It's a great day to everybody. What?
It's a
Look, my mouth, it's very early. My mouth is very dry. I didn't get any coffee yet this morning. Things aren't thinging yet, okay?
It's a great.
I felt like Tony the Tiger for a second. It's a great just over. It's a great day to play, everybody.
Tiger.
Welcome on in to the channel.
Yeah.
Well, it's first time here. Or you were joining us. Thank you for being here with us today. You're loved, appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are
Enough.
It's
You
like
right?
leather, lizard, lion, leather, lizard, you know, gotta do the... It's early. Anyway, today, hi, welcome in. Today, we are gonna do a little bit of G22.
Okay.
These are, this group is one of the ones that we've constantly, had praises for, just because they have a lot going on for themselves, and it's always disappointed because I just always wanted them to have more music. I know that there's other people out there that wanted them to have more music because I think that they really have the ability to really make it. They just have everything. They have the aesthetics, they have the attitude, they have the personalities. I remember in all, when we did all the different interview rounds that we did, they were so much fun. You know, when we did they were the first group, actually. Yeah. I think that we had reached out with, and we'd done interviews even before the first time we traveled here, and they were so much fun. And I'm really, really hoping for their success. So they came out with a new song. I've already heard this song, haven't seen the MV yet. Already heard the song.
Same.
And so, but here we are at this point in time, because I think it's 2 days afterwards, they've actually put the subtitles on it for those of you at home as well. Obviously I had looked up the lyrics before and things like that. So basically we're going to talk about the music of this, and then we'll talk about kind of some of the things that are going on in the video. And we hope that you guys enjoy this, continue to support them, and obviously support this channel. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow along with the journey. Check out our live streams, which we're going to do some, again, at some point here soon. You got a move coming up. We got some other stuff. Yeah. But there's some special lives coming up on the other channel soon. And then yeah. Ooh. Also, you can join our other channel, currently the GKD Labels channel, soon to be the Phoenix channel, and check out our girl group there as well. But are you ready for this?
Oh, they got a cover that they just put out.
They do.
What?
They do.
What?
They do. It
That's
just dropped.
Okay.
All right.
But I'm ready for this.
All right, let's do this. Pa-Pa-Pa-Palaban.
Let's go! Bago na ang panahon, ibang-iba mula noon. Hindi na uso ang papayag lang, mananahimik lang ganon. Di na ganon. Natutunang lumaban, di na nagpapaiwan, no. Marunong ang mga tuwiran, di maiisahan, oh no. Hindi matatapakan at hindi bastang masasaktan. Kami ang tipo na hindi na uupo at maghihintay lang. Kami ang tipo na hindi mahina, kayo'y maghanda. Heto na ang mga palaban, di basta mapapaandaran. Marunong tumayo sa sariling paa, may talino at galing na hindi mo kaya. Bago
There's a lot. This is the first time I've
Hey.
listened to these on good headphones.
Yeah, it's good.
I've heard it quite a few times, but this is the first time I'm actually listening to it on good headphones.
Yeah. I like I mean, you've heard all my new productions, obviously.
Yeah.
No one else has, but you're the only one they'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The percussion, like the perk loops in the background with
Yeah.
like the bells and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've always loved like wide perk loops that are like sitting like behind you and to the side, like not in the center at all. Just kind of like if you were looking at, or if you were standing in the street and you were like watching a performer, that's how it would be. You know, the guys with the plastic drums on the side. You know what I mean? Like it's such a good feeling, and I just enjoy that in the pre-chorus and the chorus of the song.
Yeah, this is one that's produced by Flip Music, which also does a lot of like the Beanie tracks and stuff like that. So like one of the refreshing things to see was they went big on this one, at least from a song aspect, and you can definitely see the level up in production value, both from a musical standpoint and also just the MV so far from the standpoint. I know that there's this really, really big name, like photographer, director guy, his name is BJ Pasquale, that they also got to work on this project. And so like they definitely put a lot into this one. Great song, obviously, to drop also because it's Women's Month. And so very, very about, women empowerment and like talking about changing and challenging the industry. Very, very cool. There's some really cool stuff happening though in the back of the song. Like there was some random strings that came in during that pre-chorus that were kind of like off to the left. It was like just like random elements that you wouldn't have normally like seen, I think, in some of their stuff before. That is just really, really cool in this one. Mix is solid in this one too. Mix is really solid.
I'm so glad to see like the level, like the bar continuing to be raised by each group coming out with their comebacks. They're like, oh no, like they go, like, who do they go to? Okay, we'll go to them. You know what I mean? Like, and spending the time and money to really make it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with G22's old stuff, but this is definitely, as far as sound wise, definitely an echelon up. Yeah. And also the video. I mean, that one video, what was it? What was the video with she had the leg and then she did the
that was Bang.
That was Bang. And that was a good song. But it was missing some of the elements that like this production has. Yeah. And you know what I mean? This is pretty cool.
Yeah. It's a much more polished product.
Yeah.
Manang panahon, handang-handa sa bawat hamon. Come on, Hindi mo pa mawari, panahong pinaglaban ni Silo. Kwento ko pa sa'yo mga nangyari. Sa bokabularyo ang babae ka lang, pagkat walang kasarian ang pagiging matapang. We Filipino killer, Filipino winner. In this day and age, you can't just say wala sa naan. We independent, working our way up. Pushing it right, there ain't no time. Maghihintay lang kami ang tipo na di mahina. Kaya kayo ay maghanda. Heto na ang mga palaban. Di basta mapapaandaran.
I like in the background, I like the whoop, 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 whoop. That little hook back there is really catchy. They got this is a very good use of space. I don't know if you caught this. I'm just going to go back to a couple of these. So, like, this is a room that was, like, kind of, like, fabricated that they, like, almost made it look. So, like, there's these lockers back here that they did. And then you can see that they, like, just put curtains up to, like, make the room, like, smaller. But you can see, like, the wall still over here. It's just, like, a really, really, like, this is just a regular room that they made basically into this, and just like a really, really wonderful use of how you, with camera magic, you can create a lot out of a little bit less. Because, like, it's very, very clear their budget went into the people that were producing this, you know what I mean? And so, like, then you have to figure out, like, okay, how do we do the best with space? And so this is like just buy some lockers and, make it happen. Just very, very cool. Rap was great.
Yeah, like that's a space that would usually. And dude, her braid with that red hair looks sick. But that space is like a space that you would do just like a regular performance fit in.
Yeah.
And they figured out a way, like a good DP can really, really change the game. Like they don't get enough credit because obviously directors get all the credit,
Yeah.
and usually directors are directing what's supposed to be happening and stuff, and that's for real. But you still have to have a really good DP, and like they pulled this off.
Yeah.
In a space that could have just been a whatever space.
Right.
It looks like a music video.
Yeah.
You know.
Cool.
Pa-Pa-Pa-Palaban, Pa-Pa-Pa-Pa-Pa-Padaan. Nung tatatandaan, kami yung tipo na hindi basta mapapapaandaran. Pa-Pa-Pa-Palaban, Pa-Pa-Pa-Pa-Pa-Padaan. Nung tatatandaan, kami yung tipo na hindi basta mapapapaandaran. Hindi na uupo at maghihintay lang. Kami yung tipo na di mahina. Ngayon maghanda. Ito na ang mga palaban. Di basta mapapaandaran. Marunong tumayo sa sariling saan. May talino at galing na hindi mo kaya. Pa-Pa-Pa-Palaban, Pa-Pa-Pa-Pa-Pa-Padaan. Kung tatatandaan, kami yung tipo na hindi basta mapapapaandaran. Pa-Pa-Pa-Palaban, Pa-Pa-Pa-Pa-Padaan. Kung tatatandaan, kami yung tipo na hindi basta mapapapaandaran.
Wow. In the so
Very cool.
in this time that they've been away, their performance is really good. Like their facials are really good. Like their acting, the part
Yeah.
is really, really good. You know what I mean? Like they're coming off like bad. You know,
Yeah.
that's very cool.
I'm glad to see that they're finally getting a budget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I felt like for a while there was more budget being put into some of the other groups, you know, under, and then it happens, right? Like you have to make decisions or you don't necessarily have a lot, but like the girls are really, really great. Like they've also gone through a lot, you know, and from losing members and stuff, and that's difficult to do, but they've been able to pull this off on their own. I think being a 3-member girl group is also really, really tough, but yet they're finding a way to like make it their own. This is very it's very reminiscent of like the 90s, 2000s, like a lot of the girl groups that you kind of saw coming out of the West, you know, like TLC, Destiny's Child, like things like that, where this was their content is now starting to have more substance, like especially from the last songs. Like I really, really liked their last songs. Like I Hate Boys. Like I like the style, but those are definitely more like pop songs, and this song is definitely more of a statement song.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I really, really appreciate that. Again, it's from Flip music, right? Flip is, I think, like becoming more of like where a lot of the companies are going now. But that's also like, that's one of the things that we talk about that's a problem, is like that they're amazing, but they can't handle every single artist. You know what I mean? Like there has to be.
We don't know how big their team is.
It's we do. Like I know a lot about like that company and like their whole thing and like Targier but like you can't, even if you expand, it would be like you and I, even if we hired 2 or 3 more people, we couldn't necessarily write that many songs. You know what I mean? Like those people are editing and stuff. They're not doing the same thing to the same level.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things of like, they're doing such an amazing job. And this is where we have to get, I'm having a lot of buzzing happening right now. We have to be able to get like more, like the groups are so amazing and there's so much talent, but we need more behind the scenes people too. And to your point, and to your credit, all the people that are on the list of this, from, you know, composers to, you know, assistants and hairstylists and makeup people and music producers and music editors and stuff like that. Like, you have to build those teams in order to be able to really push the industry. You know what I mean? Because they're going to start getting spread really thin. You saw Callista also just did one that was also flip music. Like, it's going to be kind of the same thing. And I hope that more people consider taking this up as a career. I know it's really tough to do this as a career, but like, I hope if you're passionate about music and like you really want to learn, like, take music production up. It's a super, super awesome career. And like, working with all kinds of different artists is really great.
Yeah, and it never, if you're like the kind of person who's like, I learn something and I'm done with it because I get bored, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
There's always something new to learn.
Always.
Man,
always.
Amazing job. The girls looked great, sounded great, everything.
There was
great.
Yeah.
Love the message.
Their main vocal on their main vocals. I'm not the girl who does the main vocals. I'm saying on their upfront vocals. They have something on the main vocal that is like separative. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a chorus effect without all the rest of the stuff. Like it's like it sounds like a doubler almost. You could really hear it in her run at the end. That one run, she was like,
let's go back to it.
You know what I mean?
It is. It's exactly. It's a doubler effect, and it's also
or a doubler.
No, it sounds like a doubler effect and some probably subjective tuning happening.
Yeah.
As well.
Okay.
Like it honestly, because this is like where like the difference between like using like auto tune and meta tune a lot of time comes to like what sound you want for it.
Right.
And
right.
At home, when we talk about that, like when you do these things. We tune vocals, okay? Producers tune vocals. It happens, all right? That it happens. But a lot of times you're still going to use something like, even once the vocal is already tuned, like I could have a vocalist that comes in and perfectly tunes their vocals. A lot of times we still use on every track, we're going to use something like an auto tune or a meta tune or something like that because there's a flavor.
It tastes different.
There's a flavor that it gives it. There's a nuance in the way that it makes the vocal sound. Even if it doesn't have to do any tuning, there are things that it does to the vocals. And so like that's what I was saying here, that it sounds like it's probably like a mixture of like a doubler and that's happening on it. I mean,
it's on all their upfronts, and I like that sound. Like it's transparent when a bunch of stuff is going on.
Yeah.
But then when something drops out, then you could hear it. But like when everything's going on, it just makes the vocal sound like.
Yeah. And the layering here was great. These are all the things that we talk about though. So flip music, from what I understand, was like actually like they're like a hip hop, more of like a hip hop label.
Okay.
So it's kind of great to see that younger crew. Awesome, man. Really, really good.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think? Leave it down in the comments down below. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, you hit the notification bell. If you guys would like to make some reaction requests, don't forget that we also have the reaction request form down below. That's where you can make them. I know that things might be a little bit sporadic for probably the next week or two because Lucas has a move coming on, so you may see a little bit less of us.
Blaming it on me.
But well, I mean, I can come out and do some things on my own, but it just ain't the same,
No.
I need my number too.
Oh.
Are
we doing on the new channel? Since we're on the new channel,
yeah.
Are we still doing the emojis? Okay.
Oh yeah, people picked it up on the last one.
All right. Well, we're gonna do the fire emoji.
Because
her red hair.
I'm gonna do something like woman, just like a woman, maybe a dancing woman.
They have that.
Dancing woman. So fire dancing woman. Don't set dancing women on fire. Dancing women are fire.
Don't.
That's what we're saying here.
If you do that, they won't be dancing much longer. It'll be very awkward.
All right. Check out all the stuff. Check out our brand new girl group Phoenix on our other channel. And if nobody told you that they love you today, please don't forget that we love you. You're appreciated, always welcome here on this channel, and you are enough. And last but certainly not least,
It was a great day to play.
Thanks, guys. We will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.